Voila. Let's do some more Danganronpa. Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
"Going to go alone from here? Everyone else head to the dining hall, checking in with you later."
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
You even have to ask. As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? It's still the risk of a spy, you know. And I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing, we're just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Bayakoya.
Well then.
Up to you now.
Yo.
Going to the dining hall, okay? Makoto and Kyoko are going together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Like Makoto girls like her are totally pushovers when you come show a little backbone. Hard to figure out what he said, and everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then...
And get into that locker. Well, I'm gonna go with the one that says 17. Kyoko took the keys Celeste has given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw.
You really came!
You really came! It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. Never heard Kyoko sound so relieved, like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as the incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second so we have the opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. If you could please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. It just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No. I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious people believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. Ellipses. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing, or where I've been going. You see? What I heard from Kyoko that then was, well, frankly, kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me the story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for the time to come. And when I did, went into action. The bathrooms.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back, and the way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoki really be that right about this? Dunk. It's a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? I can see that it's a door. That it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Not thinking, I placed my hand in the back of the storage closet, suddenly as if I were being yanked in. I shrunk. Same time I heard the sound, I fell through the wall. No idea what was going on. A bump! I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? Turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way into the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor of the storage closet. And way in the back of the closet, secret room. This is the secret room. But what's in here? Stool and tapes. Remote desk with remote drawers. There's a bunch of files and what looks like volumes after volumes of yearbooks, all covered in dust. And everything one file on the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope Peace Academy student registry. Only thing not covered in dust. Someone been looking at it recently. Put the file into my hand. Before I had a chance to take a look at it, the paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. It's kind of weird. I understand if it said I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny. Strange sensation. Like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? I... Chunk! Strange sound rang off through my head. Felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. Ow. Apparently something hit me. I had lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The whole throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Empty bookshelf? Huh? Empty. Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, student registry again. Even the note had fallen onto the floor. It's all gone? What's this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I guided myself back through towards my room. I made it back to the first floor of the school. But no, the further I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry, I can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there, and after that... From a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound, coming from the gym? Desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym. The sound got stronger and stronger. Cracked dugga, gagunk, baguya. What's going on? Can't be nothing here in the gym. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. Sound coming from inside me only intensified that much more. Kachunk bakayu. Hagaguya. Haya. Patching. Bakoya. The done. Cha 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 cha. For me there raged a battle between anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless I couldn't stop staring. Forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage. Then could it be? Mastermind spy is Sakura. A generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. The end. Ka-chunk. -3. 7 remain. To be continued. Gosh. Super Robot Justice. Achievement a lot. 3's a crowd. Leon kills Sayaga. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Mono killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Afumi killed Taka, and then Celeste killed Afumi. Then she got executed by a fire truck. And then brings us up to now. This morning is in the dining hall the day after the Celeste case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. Indeed. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is a mastermind spy. Could that really be true? Kodo, are you okay? No, I'm fine. Can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would only just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean in that case? Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? You fill your belly, I'm sure you'll get all cheer up. So let's eat. Based oi.
Okay.
Fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. It's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still we till we can't stand up. Part of the problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should be opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give up the despair just yet. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Think happy thoughts, not definitely thoughts.
You know?
Now we're gonna get out of here.
For serious.
This is all over. I think I want to get reborn for serious, or I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who is about to die would say. Totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. How makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night since it revealed itself to me from the ether. No doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
how about
You
that?
really hit 20 or 30% on a good day. Seems really low.
It's not like some occult
Not like it's
mystery.
ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is
Told you my
bullcrap.
fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
so.
Fortune telling isn't a cult.
We got it all wrong.
Of course, it's not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So.
Referring to the urban legend when aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend. As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened on the day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. Got a burger to go and I headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is
the
not.
sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light. It's burger!
Crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
You got bun, lettuce, patty, bun. Bun. Lettuce. Is that what I'm seeing here? If you're going top to bottom, bun, lettuce, patty. Then you get 2 pieces of bun around the same level. Or it could be an egg, maybe one of them. That one in the lower part. Lettuce. What are you doing? Where did you go?
As soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef, they totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see that mass cattle mutilation? Kinda got lost halfway through. How? Can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of, how dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine, that's fine. Anyway, hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't be murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. As for me too, of course, I could never kill any of my friends. But those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. There's so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally became ununited. But, beyond to which Baikoi and Toko were here with us too.
But
They're so hard to deal with, they only think about themselves. Better off without, I must say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4. Chihiro and him. All-star apologies. Asina. Began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. Had to find out what would open up and what was waiting for us. We talked to who I still assume to be is the ultimate detective. Or gamer, you never know. Same thing, honestly. Skirt! Skirt! Well, it could be the staircase over here, actually. Hold on. Skirt, skirt, skirt! Skirt. Okay, never mind. Now we have access to the 4th floor of the Hope Peace Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Piano room. I'm going piano, man. Musique. You got an oboe in here? This is the music room. Hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall.
hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
so
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom? Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but when I started looking around, I was attacked.
what?
Attacked by who? They came from behind, I didn't have any time to react, but I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. Sorry, I know how important those
That's
were.
fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to do in there.
I
Have suspected that mastermind might come after me. Come after you.
because
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. Must have seen me go in the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Wanted you to go see it. Wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about the room.
it would seem
To attack you and steal everything in the room? Must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. And you knew I was going to get attacked.
That doesn't
You can
matter.
handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? I must now leave.
Just a second.
Should talk about that out here. Still a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So,
I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
That okay? Made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? You think I wouldn't notice you're hiding something?
am I wrong?
Am I wrong? That's...
What?
What's the matter? You're worried about the camera? Why don't you write it down? Well,
Hey,
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? She made secrets between us friends, but nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend. Haven't found conclusive evidence yet. Hold on. I have heard there is other endings to this game. Okay, we don't have to worry about it until the fifth case. Okay, it doesn't matter. Talk about it now because it make things worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friends. Okay, well, then why give me a choice? Not yet.
correct.
That's your answer.
However,
You think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I really am.
that's fine. Goodbye.
It's fine. Goodbye. Those are the parting words. Kyoko left me standing there alone. Made her mad. Nameplate on the door says Headmaster's room. Headmaster's room, there must be something worthwhile in there. Rattle, rattle. Door's locked. Darn it. Quick break for just 1 minute. Okay, we're good. Okay. What were we doing? Checking out the... Oh, it's locked, right? Rattle, rattle. Office, do you have a name? Headmaster. Another photo. This is the office. Of course, there's no hint of any teachers that would normally be able to rely on. Water flowers, though. Surveillance camera, I just don't think I'd ever get used to it. It ever used to be watched 24/7. Each of the flowers. Flower on the desk somehow makes things feel that much weirder. It does. 258. One of the monitors might have come up to your zone, being scared of anyone doing good. Ignore you completely. Afumi Celeste Taka? Or is Sakura? No, what's her name again? The ultimate pop star? Sayaka. This picture. What? You trying to kill him? Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka? Smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. Oh, and it's smiling. Classroom without a metal plates over the windows. Look at that thing, dude. It's exactly the same. The picture I saw before. No way this isn't important somehow. Smiling in the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. Normal group high schoolers living a normal school life. Can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world that's barely like this. Does that mean the picture was taken before they even came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Even Sayako? No, there's no way Monokuma did it, it must be fake. No, you're fake. Got him. It's a no you situation. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Forgery plot, what are you, middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. You're saying the picture is real? Now you're gonna tell me that Earth is a flat. There's a thing in the World Truth Prize. I take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Probably not true. Answer your question, is this picture real or is it fake? Makoto, you're something to just split things
Hey,
in half, aren't you? There's no use, there's just no use. Try to split something that can't be split. I'm feeling like you really want to be split.
True.
Picture is real nevertheless. Ooh. And then another word Monokuma disappeared. Did you take the picture this time? Picture is real? Really real if that's true. That's the case. Let's go over here now. The chemistry lab? Data lab. Rattle, rattle. The classroom, eh? Glad this floor got opened up and all, but like a ton of locked rooms up here. One day I saw Monokuma's in class. Surveillance camera, I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I would get used to being watched 24/7. Even an ultimate can destroy this plate unless they had ultimate superhero powers. One of them does. Oh, they're a spy. Gobble gobble. Thank you for the currency. I probably won't ever spend a half of. Gift wise, I can't see us needing more gifts. Hina, I totally forget where we're at with her. Oh, well, I'll save that probably for next time. We'll be switching games soon. One of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it all won't do any good. Better off ignoring it completely. Clock right there, but what use is time here? And we might do a little bit more, I don't know, I still feel like reading. Even an ultimate can't destroy this play unless they had ultimate superhero powers. I don't know how much longer we have with this game. I believe it's 5 chapters, so. Only by going off of what that tip I read was that the game, you make your choice on endings in the 5th chapter, or the 5th case, and there's a chapter per case. So, inside the room, oh whoops. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive, so this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. He and Sakura seem to be lost in deep but friendly conversation. Need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't do it while Hina's here. Need something?
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Sure, okay then. Hey, Makoto. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Listen, Makoto, listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Can you just chill out? All kinds of stuff we didn't have before, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, spray.
Okay.
And what? They even have Protezyme X.
Hey!
What's that? High quality protein drink? It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's kind of surest level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine, and my prayers have finally been answered. Kind of load up on some prayers then. A gold mine, eh? Taking a look at things around here. a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. After a few minutes,
Hmm.
this is everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we discovered. Good idea.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor and had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. There was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. At least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in the stuff like that. Yo, but it's not all good stuff though. Medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison. All labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to
It's
grab
true.
one by mistake. We better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Well.
do you mean? Just in case you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case, yeah, I think you're
However.
right. I have no fear in Genocide Jill. It's Byakuya, it won't be long before he discovered it for himself. Something that's dangerous to poison her down in the open. Absolutely the worst of the mastermind. Found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor and they were locked. That's centered the headmaster's room. Headmaster's room, that sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. We can somehow lock the door and get inside.
But how
Can't try
about
to stick
that?
the lock. Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link. Knock down one measly door. What was that? Oh, wow. No, please continue. You say I got the nicest butt in the block? Curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. Heck no, I didn't. Sorry, I slipped.
Come on now.
What did I say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door of the headmaster's room. Ah. Knocking down the headmaster's door. What kind of war and education are you trying to start here? It's my room now. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? Seriously, don't want to urinate me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives in a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're going to go around having those thoughts, I'll have no choice but to add it to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited there is a rule now, you jerks. Is he gone? Ooh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, then that is something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that is a rule, something we can do. Full picket. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor and have been budged and inched. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Hey Makoto, does Kyoko seem upset with you? She isn't it? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. Has everyone said what they needed to say?
For
Think so.
serious?
Mostly nobody found any clues at all. I'm on the way out of here. Haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up.
How about
Can I
that?
say something? My dad's smoking in bed. No. I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? Remember when I found a picture on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember that. What about it? Well, I found another one, another picture, almost just like that one. Another one. This time the picture was of Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. Classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering in the windows. Picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found the one that had Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka? Sakia? What? But how can that be?
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. Picture is real. And everyone who was in it. There wouldn't have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can be, it's a fake. Monokuma said it was real, and I know we could just write that off as a lie, but can you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Because
Huh? That's what you were saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked you told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not going on, Kyoko. Why are you getting all so emotional? I don't understand why she's so
Hey,
angry.
come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't take that
course.
picture. Just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. Might be right, but still.
What?
Still conflicted? So you guys are stopped playing nice. Bye, Akoya. You all have the same sunken look in your faces. Also, ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. Okay, you make me think of frogs sinking into a pile of manure. What do you mean by that? What kind of allegory is that? A frog sinking into a pile of manure. The face the frog would make. I'm assuming the frog would have the same face no matter what. I don't think they'd be changing its face emotions. It's a frog.
Just a sec.
Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not part of this. That's true though. Your problems are mine. We are and always will be complete separate. Whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. Happen to discover a vital clue wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Finally, this is something useful. By Koya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get the work to do some good.
Ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would I to know? Today's lottery numbers? Taking a bath? Saying he had been talking to Alter Ego. Did you tell him something? Should I go take a bath? Good idea. A mixed bath? A mixed bath. Alter Ego really did tell him something? Wonder what it could have been. The file is done. Like he said last night, like they said last night. Out of the dressing room, Toko was here. Toko was sitting on the bench, laptop in front of her. Did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego had to say too? I already heard it with Master. With Master. Not to keep saying it anyway, so what are you going to do? What are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering
How
me.
about that?
Get out of the way with the talk to Alter Ego. No, I made a Master a promise. A promise. You told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on? Force yourself to sneeze? I'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before you beg. First to make a masochist, and now it's super sadist.
Well,
Potentially our opponent right now. Not sure I trust her to keep her word even if we did do what she asked.
What the heck?
What the heck? Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her. Come on, Makoto, just do
What are
it.
you saying?
What's it gotta be me? Finally, at the end of the world is begging for little.
Just a
If it
second.
goes for you, then it will be the end of the world for me. Like a little kid right now. Well, guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face or stand down, so go for the gut.
What the heck?
It's a girl. Who cares? I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me to get out of here. Just one more. Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bad ideas, okay? Probably not adorable, but I'll make sure you live when I stab you. But it'll hopefully heck. Strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. Guy's the worst. I think he'll go about that picture from before. Being very thorough about pretending I don't exist. Don't come seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I said
How
don't
about
beg.
that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo, one drop to your knees, two beseech. What are you acting like that you're not a part of this? Desperate that as I fell, finally I didn't kneel and frown in front of her and said, please, I'm begging you, let me use the laptop. Kya?
Oh, I'm on fire.
Ultra miraculous feeling of happiness, all my pent-up anger as master, refusing me is evaporating. Even you realize it's
Hey.
abuse? Should be enough, right? Hurry up and let's talk about video. Okay.
You really came.
Everyone come closer. I already told Bayakoya, but finally able to crack open all the files that were in the laptop. Sorry to have to keep you waiting.
Correct.
Is what I thought.
see.
Finally the time has come. Starting to get kind of nervous. Felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands
Just a
started to
second.
shake. Move. Go over it was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved over
So
to let her
then.
take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. One particularly important fact that I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. Isolate the students at the Hope Peaks Academy and to create a communal life for them. That was the goal of the plan. It was meant to be more than just normal school life. Students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
That's exactly the situation we find ourselves in. Quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope Peaks themselves. Wait, hold on, then the reason we've been in prison here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself. Doesn't make any sense why we do that. I don't think Alter Ego was finished. Here's the rest. Seems the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. How they described the event, said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does it mean? I did assume that it was like a apocalypse happened. When something happened. Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope Peaks Academy was forced to discontinue its role as the school closed down. Things are finally starting to make sense. What that means is 1 year ago, the tragedy took place. Whatever it was, it forced Hope Peaks to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. Plan is to sequester the students here where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? What could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed the questions into the computer. The answer we got was, I don't know if the information was ever on the computer, it's gone now. Totally useless, I'm sorry. That's all it said. And this is really the end. We got halfway through the answer and that's it. It would appear so disappointing. Oh wait, one other thing I forgot to mention. Might be important. It has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, but I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. One leading to the Hope Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you. Hope Peak's headmaster. Same person who may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It's possible even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's here in the school.
Okay.
It's gotta be the mastermind, and Monokuma been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious.
Would we break down the door to his room? We're dead, right? Is that what we're supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster. No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? Can't explain why, I just know that I had to find him. She has to. Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. See if there goes any more information. Seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure and started typing again. Is there anything else? Sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. Sorry. It really is over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Fumi, and Taka since yesterday. Heavy silence falls across the room. Only time was that flat person's click give keys to Kyoko typed. We're all dead. What? Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. I was sorry. No point in me getting depressed over things I could not do anything about. Well, then I guess that's it. That's it, a simple phrase that held so much meaning. Yeah, typing again. Done your job, thank you. I'm done? Guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. Kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could. We won't have to talk to him as much anymore. I'm kinda sorry for him. I feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right? I know, but he still did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that was what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. When we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. Know what you mean, I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program, you can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know what's the difference between us and that program, really. Huh? Started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that it's just a program running on a computer. At the same time, they couldn't help but think of him as our friend. He's no different from us. He's no different from us, he's still our friend. I think maybe understand what you're coming from, where you're coming from. Well, then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends
How
you have,
about
right?
that?
Check this out, friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. Anyway. Don't so anyway that. Totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where. Anyway, there's nothing more that Alter Ego can do to help us out. As such, his role this is over. Am I wrong about that?
Just a second.
No, but and frankly, I question the ease about which you decided who is and wasn't your friend.
Wait.
You really mean that? So we got off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was that Hope Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago was what started everything. said the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. Did something that like that really happened a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I didn't really watch the news, so what comes to mind?
Anyway,
Then led to
at the
closing
very
the folks' peak.
least,
Nothing else. It must have been some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or
However,
something. Kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. It's one of the of us would remember that. Maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had
I
been shut
see.
down. Totally covering up something like that, suppose, is not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. Should it be handling stuff
anyway,
like that? Maybe, but right now there's only one path
So-
open to us. Find out who the
Correct.
headmaster of Hope Peaks Academy. Have to find him
no
and he can tell us
matter
everything.
what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. That headmaster, I got that feeling again. Even that is a problem not so easily solved.
so then,
You're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Yep.
Be a good idea. Then I... At you. Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it back. He's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. We left the dressing room. Someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying it. It's indecent, makes it bad. That doesn't matter either. That's a building. I feel it. It's a building. I feel a building. Has about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry here. Let me help center your chakra. Etch this onto the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. A fang for a fang. Be careful, we just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he talking about? Did not be wrong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such,
Right.
it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
correct.
So it was nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I wish to still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it makes me feel better that way.
It's true.
I agree. Very well done. Time for bed. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. As I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. The word from alter ego kept spinning around in my head. Administrators of Host Peak planned all this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. Apparently the headmaster is the one behind in all of the mastermind. All the mysteries make me worried. I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, and I don't have any other choice. I wish to save so I can go to the bathroom. Dunka dunka dunk. Yeah, we'll do this thinking it doesn't matter in a minute. Take it back.